Okay, the old specs on. Okay, good evening everyone and welcome again to the Australia-New Zealand Combined Racing League. Tonight's championship event is from Bathurst. It's round one of the GT3 Sprint Cup. I'm Huds21 and I'll be your host for this round. And as we can see, we've got 11 starters at this stage. There's 7 minutes remaining of qualifying. Whoa! That is Nürburger in the Audi, number 1 Audi. I think in practice, I didn't actually, I was talking to Woody, he was just relaying to me who was quickest. I know Sato was the quickest, Highlander was second, and Ninja Styles, who's actually on a controller, but I'm told is very, very quick, was in third. So he'll be one to look out for tonight. He is... There he is, he's in that Mercedes. He's in the newer Mercedes apparently, and Woody Lizard is in the older Mercedes. And he's just hit the wall going into the cutting there. So there's Casey. Car looks a bit bad, that's a McLaren, a bit banged up already. Here's Logical Sports. He's a bit of a fan favourite of that number 75 Nissan GTR. It's not the first time we've seen him run it this year. There's Highlander, who filled in last night for Commander Cirrus in the P51 Sim Sports BMW M6 car. Now I'm told he is also filling in, but I'm not sure for who tonight in the McLaren. I'll turn my phone on, and if somebody wants to keep me company in chat, and go right ahead. There's Highlander. He won both the races last night, the 20-minute race and the well, he's all over the shop there. Going into Griffin's Bend, he won both races in fairly commanding style. Did catch both races this afternoon. Thought I better do a little bit of research before I jumped in the comms box tonight on Twitch this afternoon. Just going to get the chat up and chat away. There's Weary Night in the, that is an Acura. So basically it's the Honda NSX. Hits the wall. Up through, I think that's Sulman Park or McPhillamy Park. Onto Skyline now, and the number 69 car. He's got that thing, he's really pushing hard. And that's the end of that lap, obviously. Now there's Dark Lord, the Kiwi there. That looks like a Corvette to me. Must be a Corvette. There's Nürburger again. Casey back in the pits. There's Sato, who was quickest in practice. That's I think it's a 458 Ferrari. It's not the current 488 one, so that's the gen before. He was quickest in practice. He got a 2. I don't actually have the time, but flying through that car. It's a Janetta, okay. Whoever John Arge, okay. No worries, mate. Good on you. Thanks. There's Woody. Now here's Ninja Styles. So Highlander quickest time with the 205.3. 2/10 back is Dark Racing 40. Then followed by Dado as a further 10th. Ninja Styles is a further 2/10 from Dado. Then it drops off a little bit. About 1.5 seconds back to Logical Sports, Weary Night, Dark Lord, Sato. Oh, and who? Oh, that's Dark Racing. Highlander's in the pit. Dark Racing will be in the pit. Here's Dado in that 111. That's a Lambo. Not mistaken, the camera's moving pretty quick. That is a Lambo Hurricane, yep. GT3. Dado won last week. Sakito 10 hour in a very, very entertaining race. We've seen Logical Sports led the race for 3/4 of it. Dado just timed his pit stop right and came out in front for the last probably it was probably about 7 laps, 6-7 laps. Take the win. Popular guy is Dado in the ANZCRL. As he comes through the chase now, pulls that big beefy car up. It's a hefty monster. There's just over a minute remaining in qualifying for this first. So the format tonight, if you're unaware, is the first race is a 20-minute race, no pit stop, just a sprint race. The second race is a 45-minute race with a mandatory pit stop, but there aren't any requirements, so you just have to come into your pit base, stop, and then go again. But knowing Bathurst, there's always usually going to be a little bit of damage that the guys are probably going to want fixed. So Sato's just done a 204.279. So he's over a second quicker than Highlander at the moment in that number 60 McLaren. And Dado's in third, he's parked up. You'd say that he ain't going to come back out. Ninja Styles still out in the circuit, and that Mercedes is coming down the S's now. Yep. And he's hanging that thing right out. The Forest elbow. He's got that car hooked up very well. Now he is on controller, like I said before, Ninja Styles. But very, very quick. And expected to do very well here tonight. And in this 6-round championship, which is run over the next 6 consecutive weekends. And next weekend is Alton Park in England. Fantastic track. Is he disconnected? No, he's not. He's just come back to the pits. So Highlander's still out on the track now. Just keep that track map on there. Let's go on board now with Highlander and the GT3 McLaren 650S. Flat chat down Conrad even, into the chase. Heavy braking zone. And we are done. That's the last of the runners. Thank you. Okay, Sato with pole in the 458 Ferrari with a 204.279. In second is Highlander in the McLaren with a 205.329. In third is Dado Racer with a 205.381. In fourth is Dark Racing 40 with a 205.534. Fifth is Ninja Styles with a 205.8 206.60. Sixth is Illogical Sports in a 206.559. Seventh is Weary Night in that Acura with a 207.736. Eighth is Nürburger with a 207.837. Ninth is Dark Lord with a 208.008. And 10th is Woody Lizard with a 209.745. There's also another runner. Yes, there is. Casey, sorry about that, with a 214.926. Of course there was.